How to spend your time wisely. This is a question we all ask ourselves. What are some of the do's and don'ts? How long is your attention span? What's the difference between modeling a productive shortcut and scratching the surface unproductively? What's up, Broseph? What's happening good? Eli's dad here with another episode of Project Eli, where we educate, lead, and inspire. I know that I need to talk fast because I just learned that I only have a short amount of time, 8 seconds, to capture your attention. I'm going to hurry over to Eli for today's timely lesson. You are invited to eavesdrop. Eli, may we all agree that one way to expedite your arrival at the destination known as success is to model others that have already been there? It saves time, doesn't it? In my efforts to promote and expose the gospel of success to you and others, I've become a student of YouTube strategies, what the pundits like to refer to as tips, tactics, and tricks to attract more viewers and more subscribers. Recently, I was listening to Sean Cannell of Think Media. His video was entitled, How to Get People's Attention and Get Noticed on YouTube, 5 Tips. Here's what I discovered. His very first point was, consumers switch between screens up to 21 times an hour, according to a British study. That correlates with Microsoft's claim that the average person's attention span is now just 8 seconds. So that means that when you're positioning your content or your videos, you've got 8 seconds or less to capture and hook your viewers' attention and then try to keep them watching. I get it. People want to see if the content is relevant to their needs. As your mentor, my first thought was, if your attention span's only 8 seconds, you're not the person that I want to mentor. So for those of you that want to change channels, see ya. Here's something else I learned by watching YouTube. Both Warren Buffett and Bill Gates spend long hours reading every day. Now here's what's ironic about that. The same pundits that revealed that particular fact as a major factor for the successes of these two prominently wealthy gentlemen will give you a 10-minute or less book review of As a Man Thinketh, or Think and Grow Rich, or How to Win Friends and Influence People, and other personal growth classics. What the pundits are really saying is, you don't need to read the whole book. I'll save you time. Really? When Mr. Buffett was asked directly, what was the key turning point in your career? He responded that it was when he took the Dale Carnegie course. Now obviously, he had read How to Win Friends and Influence People, written by Mr. Carnegie. I'm certain that he didn't just read the Cliff's Notes or Spark Notes or Schmoop. Now when I Googled Think and Grow Rich, here's what I found. The first thing that it said was the 13 principles of Napoleon Hill's best-selling book, Think and Grow Rich. And then the very next question says, how long to read Think and Grow Rich? Think and Grow Rich, the average reader will spend 5 hours and 57 minutes reading Think and Grow Rich at 250 words per minute. And the very next sentence says, Think and Grow Rich is the most important financial book ever written. Search for how long to read Think and Grow Rich, how many pages in the book, how much is the book Think and Grow Rich? Now, are you committed to success, to achieving success, Eli? You can bet your life that Bill Gates and Warren Buffett aren't reading summaries. You can bet your life that they have an attention span that is longer than 8 seconds. You can bet your life that both of these gentlemen like to take shortcuts, but are able to differentiate a shortcut from unproductive expediency, from going through the motions to productive activity, and from connecting with substance versus just scratching the surface. Dedication to achievement requires quality, repetitive actions of substance. I can't tell you how many prominent people that I know have told me that they have read Think and Grow Rich at least 10 times. And They were able to elicit something new and relevant after each time they read the book. Eli, the recipe for success requires that the essential ingredients are fused together with care. Like a fine meal, the recipe requires that you cook it over time. To fully enjoy gourmet results, you must cook in the oven and not just heat things up quickly in the microwave. It's the difference between a fine dining experience and fast food. It's the difference between knowledge and understanding. Son, you're going to find that as you grow, mature, and advance in life, your viewpoint, your paradigm is going to continually adjust. At age 14, think of all the paradigm shifts that you've already made. Your main focus in life has shifted and come full circle. You started with breasts and milk bottles and continued on to Dora the Explorer, toy guns, lightsabers, dinosaurs, karate, basketball, fishing, and to complete the circle, beer bottles and breasts again. Well, no beer bottles yet, I hope. The point is that as you mature, you expand the realm of what is possible. That is a good and productive thing. In fact, it is an essential element to continued success. I may not like it, but I must be cognizant of modern technologies like YouTube, social media, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and so on. At the same time, the current generation that you so beautifully represent must be cognizant of success habits, success principles, and success actions that are timeless and never become, quote, old-fashioned, unquote. It's easy in today's times, in our instant everything world, to constantly seek a shortcut for virtually everything. Instant energy drinks, fast-acting medications and drugs, binge watching, overnight delivery, and on and on and on have trained us to direct our attention to, how can I get this done now? When you want a gourmet meal, does the 5-star chef prepare it in the microwave? Things of exquisite quality require detailed and exacting preparation. Eli, to me, you are just such a project in the making. In our quest for personal growth and success, we must be able to distinguish between a genuine positive shortcut, that is, modeling those that have accomplished what we wish to accomplish, and being short-sighted in our attempts to expedite a quality learning experience into an instant energy drink. Perhaps Einstein expressed this sentiment best. Any man, and I quote, any man who can drive safely while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention it deserves, unquote. Now, our next session will be held in the laboratory of Albert Einstein. If you are like I am, not exactly an Einstein yourself, make sure that you are present for some thoughts of what he learned about life, and more importantly, the thought process that he implemented to reach conclusions. Eli requests that you give feedback and comments in the comment section down below. He likes to read your questions, comments, and criticisms. He's also looking for new friends. Please refer this channel to your friends if you think both they and we are worthy. Our thought for the day, how about one from Albert Einstein? There are only two ways to live your life. One is though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. I'll explain more about that one later. And we never end our meeting on a philosophical note, get out there and charge. I'm Eli's dad.